There is a missing link between water and architecture. The Basilica in Istanbul is a terrific building for a tank. Last century architecture displays fascinating water architecture, like this junction chamber of the sewage system in Milano, next to my Politecnico. If you remember the first slides in Genoa, why not mitigating flood risk in the lower Bisagno River Valley using this vessel-like architecture? Contemporary architecture doesn't follow ancient harmony in most cases. The flood wall substituting for the banks of Como Lake in Italy is a shocking example. The design of nature is sometimes terrific, like the braided course of Tagliamento River, one of the last unfragmented rivers in Europe. It is a biosphere reserve candidate under the United Nations Man and Biosphere Program. Major features are the temporary floating islands that are produced by the combined effect of woody debris and river sedimentation. This is the location of planned Tagliamento Flood Detention Facility. The Tagliamento Flood Detention Facility is a three-stage project designed to mitigate downstream flood risk in Latisana. The Tagliamento Flood Detention Facility will modify the current riverine habitat, and it will destroy the wonderful landscape. The starting point was the 1966 flood. This is the design hydrograph, which looks rather unusual. Hydrology has some impact on engineering works. Hydrology has some responsibility. My personal idea is simple as a Lepalist sentence. First of all, one must take care to avoid worsening the existing situation, as Enrico Marquis said in a Dennis Committee briefing. The discussion of future water resources problems and the needs for advanced statistical methods for their solution shows that professionals need to upgrade, improve, or develop new and more reliable statistical methods to apply the hydrology and water resources management. In the 20th century, hydrology developed slowly as being an appendage of hydraulic engineering rather than a natural science, leading to much bad technology and application. In last 20 years, hydrology has emerged as a science with outstanding scientific results, but it has gradually lost its capability of driving innovation in application, so losing a fundamental role played in the 18th and 19th centuries. It is time for scientists and engineers to join in order to approach the water challenges arising from 9 billion people living in the Earth in year 2050. Two-thirds living in urban areas, with no reasonable prediction available for how many people will live in slums. This Henry Darcy Medal, year 2010, must be third shared of my co-authors that I retrieved from my list of publications. I apologize for those I forgot. My debt with them is huge. None of my papers is co-authored by Enrico Martin and Luka Jejovic. Nevertheless, my debt is huge to them too. They deserve my gratitude, and they will accept this quotation of a bogus paradox on pioneers. The fact is that every writer generates his forerunners. His work modifies our idea of past, as well as it will modify the future. Now some generic pictures, starting from my beginning, starting from Ilice in 1997 in Calabria and the Eugenio Creek in Tuscany, Perugia 1984, Birmingham 1985, Warradak, Perugia 2, 1987. Milan, 1988. And here we are in Milan, 1991. Here is the Colorado Mountains, 1996. My home, year 2000. This is the last meeting we had in Casanodada, 2009. And all the working people in Polytechnico now. To my mother, Aria, to Donatella, my wife, and to the twin child of my life, my father and my son, and to our unforgettable Rufus. Thank you very much. This will be a unique day in my life. Thank you again.